Hello, this is Matt from Ace Appliance in Toledo, Ohio. Welcome back to another in-home diagnostic video brought to you by ApplianceVideo.com. Alright, what we're looking at is a Jenn-Air double oven. The complaint is we've got no bake or broil on the oven itself, the upper oven only. The lower oven works just fine. So what we are going to do first is we're going to go ahead and flip the breaker off and pull the elements out and check the wiring to the elements to see if we've got any break in the wiring that we can see from the front here. Okay, what we're going to do is just go ahead and pull the racks out, get those out of the way. We'll start with the bake element. Got 2 1/4-inch screws. Looks like the wiring is okay from what we can see here. Just always double check, make sure you don't have voltage. We'll go ahead and ohm out the element here while we have it pulled out. Just disconnect the terminals to it. Always want to be careful that you don't lose these back behind there, otherwise you're going to have to pull the oven out. Okay, we're just going to set it to the ohms. Check resistance on the element. So we got about 21 ohms. So the element itself is good. Okay, now we're going to pull the broil element out. We got 2 1/4-inch on the back on each side. Two right up on the top that hold the mounting bracket in place. Alright, what we're going to do, we're going to pull the unit now and actually check the wiring in the back. There wasn't enough wire hooked up to the broil element and it did slip off, so we're gonna have to pull it to reinstall the broil element anyways, and we're just gonna check all the electrical back there. Okay, we've got the oven removed. There's just about 6 mounting screws that held it into the cabinet that we took out and just sort of lifted it out. We're gonna take the access panel off on the back here. We can get a look at our wiring. Okay, the reason why we wanted to check the wiring is because right here to the broil element, this is your power coming down, and it also piggybacks and comes down to the bake element. So in theory, had we had an issue with this connection, or if it generated heat and broke off or anything like that, we would not have bake or broil function. But at this point, there's no break in the wiring that's visible, so shouldn't be any kind of an issue with this connector here. Okay, well, what we've checked, we checked the upper high limit thermostat, which is mounted up inside the oven cavity. That checked out okay. And we checked the right PCB relay is the relay that's actually not closing. There's a circuit board mounted right up on the left hand side, and that relay is not closing, which if that relay is not closing, it will not power the broil or the bake element. There's also two other relays that send the 120 volts to the other side. They send the L2, but if either of those were bad, the other one would still work. You would still have either bake or broil. But for this relay here to be bad, it's going to eliminate bake and broil together. Thank you for watching another quality video from ApplianceVideo.com.